For your pages, you're going to be making pockets, and these come from the big napkin holder type things. And these are very easy to use. All you're going to do is take them and fold them over like this. Okay, and then I just took a strip of snail adhesive and run it right across there, and there you have your first pocket. Now the pocket pieces for these are also here. For each one of these, you're going to need a chalkboard label for whoever you're going to put on that page, a photo mat, and then the piece of paper, there we go, that is your note card for the pocket. So I'm going to take this one and maybe on the front I'll put, let's see, I think what did I put on my first one? Family. I'll draw a little heart on there just because. And then I'm going to take this with some snail adhesive, stick it on the front of our journaling card, and put my journaling card in the pocket. Okay, and then on the front I'm going to take this. Now you can decorate these pockets any way you want. I'll do one here for you just quickly. I'm going to and then you want to find yourself pictures. And if you print wallet size pictures, the wallet size pictures are perfect size to go with these little chalkboard frames. So, and the chalkboard frames, since they're black, make a really great outstanding background piece. Alright, so there's a number of other ways you can do these pockets. The next suggestion for the pockets is, instead of folding it this direction, try folding it the opposite direction. So I did this one so that the pattern is here. You can also flip it inside out, essentially, and fold it around this way so that your pocket goes to the back. And you'll notice too that there are two different score lines here. So if you want your pocket to have a little extra space, like you're going to put some extra dimensional pieces in there, you can do that. And then this one gives you a nice space that you can stamp on. So you might go ahead and add some fall leaves to it or something like that. And then don't forget to put on your page topper and your photo block. Maybe make this one go this direction. And you can create whatever pages you like. So here is, oh, it's all tangled up. Here is another page example. So I'd stamped and added some banner pieces here. And another one. Now this one, on the background, instead of having it be just plain, like this one was just the plain brown, for the background of this one I added a piece of the birch paper and then another layer of the sweater weather paper. And then dressed up some other banners going this direction. This piece right here, you may be interested to know, is actually created by cutting off the border strip from your journaling card, and then you can use that as an extra bit of designer paper background for your kit. So the last thing to know is about mounting your album together and putting your rings in. So let me show you how to use that. You want to gather your pages together, the ones that you're going to put in your book. And if you have a Stamps in the Mail Club kit from me this month, then you have your 2 rings that were included in your Stamps in the Mail Club kit. You're going to need your cover and your back cover, and then a really nice beefy hole punch. And for my hole punch, I have a crocodile. So you can either measure. If you're a measuring kind of person, I'm more of an eyeing it kind of person. And so I'm going to eye left to right and go ahead and punch those. You probably, if you're using a crocodile, you can probably go through all your layers at once. If you have a punch that's not quite so strong, you may want to go ahead and use the hole lining up method. So I punched my first holes, I lined up my next page, and then I can look and see that I'm lining up with my next layer, so you can see your hole through there. Okay, and that method also works great for your pages. So I'm going to center these sort of on the back of my album. I want to make sure they're up here nice and tight and straight. Okay, and then I'm going to draw the circles here where those are going to go. Okay, and then when I take these pages away, all you have to do is take my hole punch and line up those holes and punch again, so that when you put all your pieces together, you can just swing your rings through all your layers, and then you have your ring bound album at the top so that it holds all of your pages together. So that is a really fun way to use your Thanksgiving or your Thankful Tablescape kit in a method that's not necessarily shown in the Stampin' Up! Catalog, but is a really great project that was shared this year at the Stampin' Up! Demonstrator Convention in Salt Lake City. So if you have questions about Stamps in the Mail Club, you can check my website or drop me a note and I'll be happy to get back to you. I would love to stamp with you by mail too, and you can stamp with me by mail from anywhere in the US. If you are inspired to make a project like this, I hope that you can use this video to help give you some ideas and some tips and so forth for using your supplies and your techniques.